Welcome to Vegas Live with Ninon. I'm Ninon, your host. And you know something? These weeks just seem to fly by. I can't even believe that, I probably shouldn't say the date, but it's June. We're in June already. I can't believe we've already gone 6 months into this year. And I don't know where it went, but I know a lot of things happen because a lot of things in my life happen, so I make them happen. So I've had a very exciting life through my life, but even the last 6 months have been pretty cool. I have Jonny, we'll make sure I get the right name, Jonny Bird with me. Jonny Bird, he's laughing because I've known Jonny for so many years. I first met Jonny when I think his wife drove into Vegas. And they had this great big truck or whatever it was, and she parked it, booked into the hotel, everything out, came out in the morning to go and do her business, and every single thing in that truck was gone. Is that right? Jonny, how are you? After that story, how are you?
I'm living the dream.
You're living the dream?
Yeah.
God, I love it. I love it. But wasn't that was a true story?
Yeah, that was the nights that she arrived. I was still back in Minnesota closing up some business. And our show van, which was packed full of everything, and our show trailer, which was packed with everything, our studio, our office, lots of cash, 3 generations worth of heirlooms, all drove off from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m.
And they were gone.
Forever.
Yep.
Liquidated my entire life.
I can understand, I understand people stealing stuff and everything else, but why would they want all that when it means nothing to them?
Well, in fairness to the robbers, they probably didn't want to sit and pick through stuff in the parking lot overnight and sort through it.
So they just took the whole...
Yeah, it's not like a rummage sale where they could pick out their favorite
what
things.
They want, yeah.
They just figured it'd be easier to drive off and then pick through it somewhere else.
Did they drive the truck off for the whole thing?
Yeah, they somehow broke in the window, hot-wired it, and drove off.
They went?
Yep.
Wow. But you have survived because Jonny Bird's a survivor. And I was at a performance at the American Italian Club in Las Vegas here, and you were performing this incredible show. Let's talk a little bit about that show.
It's called Crooners Inc. We're about 3 months into the experience, in the experiment. That was our first show at the Italian American Club, and we had a great response. I didn't see you come in. So I didn't see you till I was standing on the edge. And sure enough, there you were. And at risking getting myself in trouble, I couldn't resist. I can't stay in one little spot.
No, so I could tell he was all over the stage. I mean,
I had to come down.
So he comes down, he grabs a chair, and he puts the chair right in front, and we kind of croon a little bit. We were crooning, weren't we?
We were crooning.
We were crooning. It was a beautiful moment, and I just loved it. But yeah, because I knew all the performers there, and the crooners, I'd had them on my show a couple of weeks before.
Yep, Mala and Dean.
Yeah, Mala and Dean, they were fabulous. So how's that show going, and where are you appearing now with that show?
Show's going great so far. We've gotten so much positive reinforcement.
Feedback.
Yeah, and our next one is coming up on Tuesday.
Next Tuesday?
9th? Yes, next Tuesday.
So it's the first today, so it'll be the 8th.
Yep, a week.
Is that the 8th? Will it be the 8th next Tuesday? Come on, guys, help me out.
Yes, I think it's the 8th. At 7 o'clock at the Mint.
You're going to be downtown in the Mint?
Yes, we're going to be back at the Mint. It was kind of our kickoff place where the shows were first formulated.
Absolutely.
Now we're going to be doing shows there on a regular basis.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
So you've got a gig going. Is that every week, every month, or every...
For Crooners Inc., there'll be 2 a month, every other month. And we're doing kind of a la carte with some of the other places. The Italian American Club asked us back. So we're going to be going back there with another new show.
Yeah. Well, they've got a new thing going on at the Italian American Club. And what they have, and I think it's brilliant, they've actually they sell tickets for $65. I think that's going to probably be the same thing.
For this show, yes.
Yeah, for this show. But what you get dinner, you get a buffet, you get wine, and they put a bottle of wine on the table, and you get to see the show. So it's quite a deal. And it was sold out.
Yeah, yep. Actually, $65, if you think about it, for a dinner show where you get a buffet and great food, and you get the show. I mean, that's...
And drinks, and a glass of wine.
Yeah, that's a pretty good price. If you
I think that's excellent. I think that's pretty cool. Now, let's get to your career. How you've been in town here for a few years now.
2.5 years,
2.5 years.
Yes.
What's going on? And then a year and a half of that has been COVID-19. Hello.
Yeah, the first year was recovering from a robbery, and then COVID. So we're rolling now.
I think I hope so. I mean, it's been a bit of a tough ride for you, but you've survived it. And
more than.
Yeah,
you know, we talked about this before, Ninon. I think all of this is what you make out of it.
I think life is what you make out of
yeah.
it. You can be very positive. You can be very negative. You can go for it. I'm always on the edge. I like to dance on the edge.
I just want to be more like you.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Let me rub it on.
Oh, boy. Turn off the camera for just a few minutes. And we're back.
Yeah, well, we're back. Here we are. We're back. I love it. I love it. But
yes,
well, there's the positive way. So tell me what's going on.
Well, the show, the reason we came here to Vegas was to do a big show.
Okay.
And there were people already in place. There was a band in place. The show was written. There were bookings ready. I just couldn't get here because of the robbery. So it took me 2.5 months to get to Vegas after we were robbed.
Yes.
Anna was here. I was back in Minnesota. We were kind of stuck in two.
She was in your wife, right?
Yep.
Was in Vegas, and you were in Minnesota.
And my kids.
And I didn't know you had kids.
3 kids, yes. One of each.
Wow. One of each. All right. I'll let you decide what that means, okay? I'm not going to even touch it.
No, 2 girls and a boy.
2 girls and a boy.
Shout out to my kids. They're watching back in Minnesota. They went back there for part of the summer. So hello, Haley, Hayden, Starling, Anna.
Starling, Haley, Hayden. God, I remember all those names. How are you guys? Hey, maybe next time you come to Vegas, you come on the show with Daddy, okay? I promise that. I'll let that happen, because I don't usually have kids on, but I'll let that happen.
There's at least one that's the star in waiting. She just loves coming up on stage with me and singing. She's about that tall. She's like a little mini me.
I was going to say like a little mini me. Remember that show, Mini Me?
Yes.
Little mini me. How cute.
So getting back to your question, though, I came here with a show in place. Couldn't do it. I lost the band. I lost the bookings. I lost all those things. Not a sad story, but it's the facts.
Things happen.
So we're back on track. I'm putting together the band now with some of the old players, some of the new players.
Okay.
We have found maybe some investors to back the show, but this will be the show that I moved to Vegas to do. I need one. I just need one show, Ninon. I just want that one night where everything is exactly as I envisioned it to be judged.
Well, could that be at the Italian American?
It's possible. It's possible.
Could it be there where you could open up? There's a lot of places you can open up in Vegas, and actually a lot of the hotels are looking for shows.
I might need a bigger place.
Okay. Well,
I'm thinking big.
Well, you're like I am then. You think big. The Westgate has a room called the Cabaret Room. Mm-hmm. Have you seen that room?
Not yet.
Oh.
I've heard about it.
Go and see it.
I've seen pictures of it.
Oh, it's fabulous. And I think they just redid it, but they've got, it's like balconies. It's not balcony is high up, but it's still down. And there's a beautiful stage. Stage is quite big, but it's got different platforms on it. It's also got a lovely bar there, so people could have a drink and everything. Go and check it out. Just walk in there one day.
I'll do it today.
In the evening, or I don't know when they're open. Even if they're not open, try to open it up. And then go to the manager and ask them if they can see it, if you can see it, because you're thinking of renting it.
Yes. So I'm getting ready. We've already started a marketing. We're filming our marketing stuff. So we're gonna have some commercials. We're doing all sorts of stuff. Uh-huh. We're gonna have a whole series of movie trailers that lead up to the show. So it'll feel like a movie trailer.
So you're putting a lot into this to present it. Everything. How large is your band going to be?
8 pieces.
See, I love that, including you.
Yeah, there'll be the drums, a bass. A lead guitar, a keyboard player. I'll be a keyboard player. We got 2 horns and 2 singers.
So are they your backup singers, or do they have a show?
Backup singers.
They're going to be backup singers for you.
Yep.
Absolutely amazing. So it hasn't taken you a long time to put this together, because you had it together before.
Most of it.
So most of it, yeah.
I've written a lot of songs since then.
Oh, do you write your own songs?
I do.
You're going to. Oh, that's even better, because then you own them.
I own them, but a lot of entertainers don't get the fact that original music
is the best.
It is, but why doesn't it sell? Because people that come out to your show can't sing along with it. There's no familiarity. They don't know the music unless they know you inside and out.
Okay.
So every song I wrote is tied in with songs that they already know. with a Vegas
Cool.
feel. So I'm gonna be blending in my original stuff with
You're
like
brilliant
Elvis and
yes.
Sinatra and Michael Bublé and all. It's gonna have a feel of a 50s and 60s show, but with new music.
But new music
Yes.
as well, which will be wonderful. Now, your wife, is she in show business with you? Is she one of the singers, or does she do all the?
She actually produces. She's our
I was
engineer.
going to say, is she the producer of the show?
She when we first met, she had no experience whatsoever in the industry.
Well, that's cool. You know why that's cool? Because she can now do it your way.
She-
She taught
yes.
it the way you like it.
Well, she really wanted to find out because she saw how much I struggled trying to do so many different
Yes.
things. So she said, "What can I do to help?" Well, you can start doing some sales and marketing. She did that. Then she ended up engineering all of our bigger shows, sound and lights. So that's what she's doing here, and she also plays the saxophone.
Oh, I
So-
love the saxophone. I often wonder how a woman can play the saxophone, because it always used to be like you need so much power, but I guess you don't. You just need a musical head.
Yep.
You know, and just,
So I can't wait. I'm so excited.
oh, you must be very.
This
very
is why I
excited.
moved here, and
Yes.
I want just one chance. That's all I want to be able to say.
So, hey guys out there, the entertainment business has had a rough ride for a year and a half now, and it's now all coming back. And obviously, it's not all going to come back at one time. It's it's going to gradually come back. I know the hotels are looking for a lot of gigs, that I do know. I did hear that they were dropping the 3 wall, the 1 wall, and they were going to drop a lot of that to get acts back in again.
I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so too. I never did like that, by the way. I thought that was a very bad idea, because to get these acts in there, people, I guarantee if you fill a room of, I'm just going to go roughly on 100 people, you fill a room of, I guarantee 10% or 20% of those people, when they walk out, will gamble.
Yes.
Now, to look at it that way is a completely different way of looking at it. Well, how much money can I get from the entertainer? How much money do I get? How much
At some
money?
point, it
it's
turned backwards.
buttons. Yeah, it turned backwards, because what the owner's going to get of the showroom is peanuts compared to how many people come in. So if you put this sort of this thing that you've now got if you've got to pay a 3 wall or 2 wall, you've got this big budget. You can't get people coming in that have got acts coming in. They won't come in. It doesn't pay.
You're right.
But getting the people in the hotel pays, because guarantee they're going to gamble. I don't care which way you look at it.
Yeah. That's why they put the showrooms in the back.
Yeah.
You have to walk
You got
past
to walk
150 machines to get there.
Yes, and
Same
you're
with the bathrooms.
Oh, you can never find a bathroom. You have to walk around the whole casino trying to bathroom. That's
right.
You never really see a sign, bathroom.
It's calculated. It's done that way. How much time do we have left? I got a question for you.
I want, go ahead. I've got all the time. This is my show. I can set any time I want.
Well, all right. So a couple of questions for you.
All right, questions.
A book, videos, a movie. You have something that you've been putting together. I want to find out about what you did. I wouldn't let you
I
tell
like
me about
this. I like this. We've reversed tables here. Okay.
What's the book titled?
The Ninon. Just
Okay.
Ninon.
All right. Is
Because-
there like a catchphrase?
Well, it'll be nothing happens without you.
Okay.
That's kind of my catchphrase, always been that, because nothing happens in my life without somebody else. I can't have a show without you. I can't have a show without my producer. I can't do anything. So there's always somebody else involved in my
Okay.
show. So I started another show because of the epidemic called Ninon Speaks. That is strictly on Zillow, and it's a new show. Actually, it's not new. I've had it for years, but it's always been a one-on-one thing or whatever. Anyway, I got hold of this girl in Oregon, and we started the show, and she's never done shows. So I was kind of training her, which is what Ninon Speaks is all about, is training other people and helping them have their own show. So, and she said, Ninon, one day, she said, Ninon, have you ever thought of writing a biography? Well, I've been thinking about it for years, but I've never really found somebody. And she said, I'll do it for you. And I thought, oh, okay. And that's how we started. And we started by doing Zillow. We did not Zillow, I was Zillow. Zoom, how about Zoom? Zoom sounds better. We started with Zoom, and we started, recording these shows. So I've got 32 actually 28-minute half-hour slots that are all ready to go.
Okay.
Then it's going into audio with half-hour slots. And then I've got the book. So I've had it transcripted into where I can add things into it, which that's going to be really exciting.
So was that an interview process? Did you speak into
Yes.
it and
Yeah.
just?
She interviewed me on my life. And I said to her, you could ask me any question you and she asked me some pretty strange questions. And
What
so,
was one of them? Give us a sneak peek at what we're going to be reading.
Well, one of them was sort of, what was my life like in Beirut? Because of, it's a totally different place, and blonde, and I had an underwater swimming act there, and how was it there, and how were the guys there? She asked me a lot of those sort of questions and everything. Well, guys are guys there. Actually, guys are the same all over the world. They just have a different way of approaching it. A different way of trying to catch you. They normally do. But she asked me a lot of questions about my family, which some of them I answered and some of them I didn't, because some of them I really would rather keep for the movie. I might put a little bit of it into the book just to make it. But everything that I've got about the biography is true. There's no, I haven't elaborated anything.
No fluffery.
I've done no fluff. I don't want to do any fluff. I actually don't have to.
You don't need to. You've got enough good stuff.
One of the questions she asked me was, it was a sexual question, and it was about different affairs and everything else. And I said, I'm not really a one-night person. I don't really kind of do that sort of stuff. I said, but there was one time when I was flying from one place to another, and there was a guy there. We won't go any further. I'll leave that all up to you, whatever you all want to think about that one.
So was it on the flight, or what is?
Oh, no, it was on the flight. Believe me, it was on the flight. No, we were flying high. I probably had a couple of drinks. I was I don't know how old I was, 23, 25, I don't know how. I was very young.
It was last year.
Well, we're not going to talk about last year.
No.
We could talk about 2 weeks ago, but that's okay. We're really getting personal now, aren't we?
Yeah.
All right.
So the movie, dream scenario, who would play you?
Well, it's a girl called Langley or something, but what's her name? There's a few young people. Well, it has to go in stages because we're going to start as a little girl, and then we're going to gradually go through as I get older. I don't know if I'm going to play myself at the end as who I really am, which might be quite interesting if I can do that. I'm not the greatest actress, though. I'm not the greatest. But if I was doing my own story and I can tell my own thing, I think that would be a little bit different. But yeah, it's going to be very exciting. It's going to be a true book.
So when can folks think the book is going to be out? When can they look for it?
Well, this woman, AJ Dean, she has actually put a mark on it. And she said, by December, I've got to have the book completely ready. And I'm thinking, by December, so I've got to hurry up. But I've got all the video done, the audio video and the video. So now I've got to work on the book.
Sounds like it'd be a great stocking stuffer.
What do you mean?
Well, stocking stuffer, you buy it during December as a gift.
Yes. Oh, well, yes, as a gift. See? Marketing.
Yes,
Here
absolutely.
we go. I like that.
You get it in before Christmas.
If
you
I
can,
get it in
you can
before
sell it
Christmas,
they put it in the stockings.
Put
as
it
a
in the
gift.
stockings, and yeah, it's gonna. I don't know how many. I mean, it's half-hour talk, so I don't know how 36 episodes. I don't know how that goes into a book, but it's going to be pretty.
I can't wait. I want you to sign a copy.
I got used to you. I can't wait. Because I'm like thinking, shall I put that in or shall I leave it out? Because I got a lot of family history that went on when I was a child, which was not that good. But that has to be in it because that kind of creates everything. Would you ever write a book?
I've written a book.
Oh, there we go.
It's called Abstract Thoughts.
Abstract Thoughts.
Yep. 30 thoughts, why I think them, and why you should think them too.
And why do you think them?
That's what the book is all about.
Okay. Are the thoughts positive?
All of them.
All of them. Because I remember when my husband passed away in 2004, and I had all these friends and all these, a lot of phony people, because we had money and all this stuff, and, So, and I was sitting in the office one day, and I was thinking to myself, do I really want to be around negative people or positive people? So I got rid of half my friends, if not 2/3 of my friends, because they were all negative.
Well, here's one of the abstract thoughts. Be that which you seek. And you are. You're positive.
Oh, very.
So if you want to be around positive people, you got to be
Then you've got to be with positive people.
Yeah, so that's one of the abstract thoughts. And I write about the thought, and then I have a final wrap-up of each thought.
It's funny because if you put a thought out there, it will manifest. Whatever you put out there, if you put something, I don't think that's going to happen, believe me, it will not happen.
You're right.
It will not happen.
Well, there's a book out there about that called The Secret. And
I've read The Secret.
Your life manifests in ways that you say out loud.
Yeah.
So you want to be positive. You want to say positive things. You want to be around positive people.
But also you want to do positive things for people too.
Yes.
You want to, somebody said, people are always trying to get at me and people say to me, why don't you get back at them? And I look at them and I say, well, I don't know how. How do you get back at somebody?
Why?
I've never done that.
It's a waste of time.
Well, I think it's a waste of time them trying to get me. That's a waste of time too, because it's not going to happen.
It starts that little circle, and it's like back and forth.
So it works with you because the way you think and where you've got right now with all these negative things that have happened to you, but you haven't made it into a negative, you've made it into a positive.
Everything. I look back, and I think I mentioned this before, every bad thing that's ever happened to me, everything, going back to the girl that wouldn't go out with me in high school. And I thought it was the most devastating moment of my life.
Yeah.
And I didn't get a job or whatever. I made it through every one of those.
Yes.
And every time something positive has happened because of it. So
I think if you look at it that way, you can look at things negative, positive, or in between. And I've always found myself a solution to somebody that is negative. So I always try to bring that out because there's always an answer to it. And it's like, I'm talking about these hotels and the 4 walls, 3 walls, 2 walls, 1 wall. And I'm looking at it as a positive thing to help the entertainers, maybe down the line but that's not going to help the entertainers, and that's what we need, because if we don't have entertainment, music's never going to leave this world. Believe me.
It can't.
It will never leave the world. So how do we want to bring it out? How do we want to, keep the life going? And you're doing that.
I'm doing my best, and I think, and I mentioned this to everybody that'll listen, this moment here in Vegas history, which I'm new to, but I've been paying attention for a long time. I've been here for a couple of years.
Yeah.
This is the most incredible opportunity for live entertainers that's been in the last 3 generations.
Yes.
Because this is the new creation of Vegas.
It's the new Vegas.
Yes.
It's like the whole world.
I've trademarked that.
Have you trademarked that?
New Vegas, I did.
Did you?
Yep.
Good for you.
The New Vegas movement is
the New Vegas movement.
Yes.
Oh, how beautiful!
Yep.
I love. It's funny. I wrote a show which I haven't got out yet called The Movement, and it's the younger generation. It's called The Movement. But that's another conversation. Jonny, how can anybody reach you?
Our website is currently down for renovations, but you can go to newvegas.live. You can call me at any time in our office, 725-205-2349. We're doing shows. We're getting ready. We're hiring other entertainers to get them to do shows. And I'm so excited about what's about to come. And I want to put you on the spot. If this is my last moment, I want to ask you a question. I want you to commit to something if you can. My opening night, will you be there in the front row?
100%.
I want you there.
100. Which are your opening night of your
own
show?
Opening night with my show, my first night.
That's an honor. He's asking if I will be there. Of course I'll be there.
I will give you.
You know where how to reach me.
I will give you a ticket to the best seat in the house, and if
I have to have 2 tickets because I have to have somebody with me.
No, they got to pay.
Oh, they have.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I believe.
Do you see the look on your face? Yes, I'll give you 2 tickets to the best seats in the house, and if I get my mom there, I want her there.
I'll sit with your mom.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll sit with your mom. I'd love to meet her and everything.
Honor.
An amazing show. I'm going to ask one question. I haven't done this before, and I'm going to do this right now. I'm going to thank everybody out there for watching Vegas Live with Ninon. You're going to sing a song so we can just leave? Can you sing something a cappella?
Sure. But...
Oh, there's a big but.
No, it's...
He wants me to sing with him. No.
It's, I'm not a 20-year-old anymore. I've been singing for a while. But just being around you gives me energy.
Okay, let's go into the energy then.
You make me feel so young. You make me feel that spring has sprung. And every time I see you grin, I'm such a thankful individual. The moment that you speak, I want to go play hide and seek.
I love it. I love
Thank
it.
you,
I love
everybody.
it. Thank you for watching Vegas Live with Ninon. And of course, Jonny is absolutely amazing. Just love him. Don't forget to look out where he's going, what he's doing. And don't forget he'll be at the Mint. Right?
Tuesday, 7 o'clock.
Tuesday, 7 o'clock at the Mint.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Is he adorable? We'll be right back. If you enjoyed the last show we just did and all the other shows, don't forget to subscribe Vegas Live with Ninon on YouTube. We've got plenty more coming up and our guests are amazing. So don't forget to subscribe. We'll be right back. Vegas Live with Ninon.